Alright, let's go, boys. Last word with the buff. We've got an Anti-Sword donkey running in, and the donkey is dead. Long live the donkey. You hate to see it, or maybe you love to see it. But anyway, guys, the last word got a buff. Update 2.9.0, Hipfire Grip, the perk in particular, got quite a lot of buffs, and obviously because last word has that perk, it in turn got quite a lot of buffs. So you can see a 1.2 aim assist fall off multiplier, plus 15 aim assist, 1.7 degrees precision hipfire angle threshold. Now what that basically means is they're making hipfire more forgiving. Essentially, you don't have to have the hipfire reticle right on someone's head to get a headshot. Essentially, they're making it even easier to land headshots with the perk Hipfire Grip. And obviously last word is a weapon that is centered around using hipfire shots with the perk Fanfire and all of that. So it's a match made in heaven, and essentially last word, which was already very strong on a controller before this buff, is now even stronger on a controller. Right, so back into this Rumble game, and we're about to catch that Anti-Sword donkey off spawn. Last word versus Anti-Swords, and the last word comes out on top. I think that kid's going to be a little bit upset being spawn killed by a last word when he's using Anti-Swords. Here he comes, and there it is. Sometimes I can just see into the future. We're getting teabagged. He's using Anti-Swords and teabagging. What a legend. Let's have a look at this guy. Wow, deleted. Guys, this gun is... like, I feel like I'm not trying, you know? That's the thing, and personally, I don't know how I feel about this, man. I feel like last word should be, you know, high reward, but also high skill. That's how the weapon was in Destiny 1. For a lot of the time, I felt, you know, had a lot of recoil, but if you landed shots, you were rewarded with a really good time to kill. And honestly, now, I don't know, man. It's just, look at it. Just look at it, man. We are just, maybe, oh yeah, listen. Maybe I am just the best gunslinger that you've ever seen, you know? And by gunslinger, I mean last word slinger, not the hunter subclass. Get the fuck out of here with that shit, you know what I'm saying? We also got a beloved equip, but we're going to try and not use it because I don't want to, you know, just end up sniping everyone in this lobby, you know? I want to just last word some kids like I'm doing. And just putting this gun through its paces. We are absolutely rolling this lobby right now, but we are losing to Alex, the Anti-Sword donkey. This is going to be an interesting confrontation. Who's going to come out on top? The last word or the Anti-Swords? This is an interesting confrontation. We now have weapons of light, by the way. Yikes, 93 to the head with hipfire headshots with weapons of light. You're going to get put down way too quick for your liking if you mess with this weapon when weapons of light is active. Just stay away, guys, just stay away. What are you doing? What? Huh? But anyway, yeah, so I want to know something in the comment section from you guys, and that is a question to the mouse and keyboard players. Have the hipfire grip changes made this weapon even better on a mouse too? Because I know prior to this update, this weapon was essentially useless on a mouse. No one was getting much success hip firing on M&K. You weren't getting many headshots. It seems to be very reliant on the aim assist. Obviously, I think when it comes to perk design in this game, and just generally, the game is built from the ground up to be played with a controller. So it makes sense that perks like hipfire grip are, you know, essentially tied to the performance of a controller. It does make sense when you think about it. Whether it's right or not in terms of overall balance, I mean, you can't really say. About to clean this lobby up, by the way. Let's have a look. 20 to 19. Let's go. A lot of shotgunners in this lobby, but we came out on top. The Anti-Sword donkey, Alex. Sorry, man, using Anti-Swords and a shotgun and you lost. PvP lords, but you lost using Anti-Swords. Unlucky. Alright, sneaking up on this guy. He doesn't know. He doesn't know. I'm not gonna lie, the SBMM free lobbies, holy shit, they are kind of free now. They are kind of free. We're rocking in a truth teller actually in this lobby. We just blasted some AFK kid. One thing as well I've noticed on the weapon is with the hip firing anyway, obviously you do never want to ADS last word anymore, like never. It is completely pointless. But one thing I've noticed, at least for me, the accuracy and consistency with the hip fire shots is way higher when you're tap firing the weapon as opposed to holding down the trigger. Whenever I hold down the trigger, I seem to be less accurate, and whenever I tap fire, I'm way more accurate. I think the last... oh, hold on. Mate, what are you doing, lad? This is my safe space, man. You need to back up. Ah, he's saluting. You know what, dude? I appreciate the respect, man. So here, let's go down together. Right. So, back into what I was saying. The tap firing seems to be way more consistent, and I think the full auto fire needs to be kind of emergencies only, if you want to get the max amount of range possible. Because the only way you're going to be hitting high range kills with Last Word is by hitting crits. If you don't hit crits, you're going to be doing like 15 damage at best. So in some ways, even though it's so easy on a controller to hit headshots with this gun, the fact that you're severely punished for hitting body shots kind of balances it out. You can see there I bodied that guy for like 22 damage, which is really, really nothing really when you think about it. Regular hand cannons are doing double that to the body. Obviously they don't fire as fast as the Last Word, and they don't have auto aim hip fire, so you know, everything balances it out. Overall, for me personally, if you ask me, would I ever use Last Word? No. Because I like my primaries to be at least able to stretch into mid-range consistently, and I generally like to use close-range special weapons, i.e. shotties, and you really shouldn't be pairing Last Word with a shotty. By the way, peep the score, 15-19. We're about to make this kid real upset, because we are rolling through this lobby right now. We've got Weapons of Light and Last Word. Everybody is getting deleted. That guy, he was on 19 points. He popped a Dawn and got suppressed. Guys, sometimes, you know, it's just not your day. And I think for that fella, it's 19-19 now. I don't think this was his day. Here he is, by the way. This is the guy right here. He's gonna get that kill. Is he gonna get that? Nope. Yoink. I take the W, man. Thanks for the elo, bro. Nah, I'm just kidding. I don't really care about elo. Please, it was a joke. It was a joke, okay? But yeah, man, this gun is lethal. We've got another game here on Retribution. I did use my sniper there. Beloved Last Word on controller on PC. Lord have mercy on your soul. That's all I can say, really. Wow, I didn't headshot that guy. What kind of YouTuber doesn't hit headshots, man? Honestly, this is pathetic. Come on. There we go. Oh, no, wait. Someone stole my kill. You little biatch. I dare you. I fucking dare you. Chat, I also want to know your general thoughts on the season. Are you guys enjoying the season so far? Let me know in the comment section what your favorite thing about the season is. By the way, I still haven't done the new dungeon. If you'd like to see a YouTube video of me attempting the dungeon, let me know. I never really do PvE content on the channel, but I don't know, part of me kind of wants to, you know, branch out a little bit and try something else on the channel. So if you guys want to see a recorded version of me trying to complete the dungeon, the prophecy dungeon, let me know in the comment section. Meanwhile, everybody in this lobby is just getting torn apart by this Last Word. We have no mercy right now, guys. We're just vicious, mate. Vicious. But overall, I don't know how to feel, man. I've made points for why this is balanced, because the body shot damage is so low. But I also feel some kind of way about, like, when you hip fire the gun, it's just giving you the headshot. It doesn't really feel like I'm earning them. And I know that Destiny isn't a competitive shooter, you know? This will never be Counter-Strike. This will never even be Call of Duty or Overwatch or any of those types of games. It's not one of those games, and it's not meant to be super serious. But at the same time, I don't know, man. They're kind of giving out these headshots for free, and I really don't know how I feel about it. Like, literally, I am just, I don't know. I think the playstyle it really suits is a sniper, obviously. So if you're using Beloved on controller and you're using Last Word, like, you should be doing really well, especially if you're a good player and you're using this setup. There's no excuse really at this point. On PC with the frames and the FOV, this loadout is incredibly powerful. Not to say that it isn't very strong on console. I want to know from the console heads, Last Word is feeling really strong on console too, correct? Because obviously these changes apply to all controllers, not just PC controllers. The only difference is obviously with the increased frames and the increased FOV, you get a bunch more aim assist from the frames, and you get much more stability from the extra field of view. So when you combine those two, controllers feel very, very strong on PC. But ultimately, it's the same thing as console, just slightly boosted. And there it is, man. We just ran through a couple of lobbies using the Last Word. Hipfire grip is disgusting. I hope you guys enjoyed the commentary. And if you did enjoy the video, don't forget to hit that like button. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.